As dawn breaks, the ancient monuments rise majestically over golden sands. Statues of power and treasures of kings tell stories carved in time. Glowing hieroglyphs pulse with forgotten secrets beneath towering columns. Torchlit tombs whisper mysteries of eternity. Under a vast starry sky, the pyramids stand eternal, a testament to history's endless echo. Subscribe now to uncover the eternal mysteries of ancient Egypt.
Hi everyone. Today we will talk about a city that sank under the sea. Not Atlantis though. This is another one. The most famous sunken ancient Greek city is Heracleion, also known as Thonis. It was a prosperous city on the coast of Egypt near the Nile Delta. It was an important gateway for trade between Egypt and the Greek world. It sank into the Mediterranean Sea more than 1,000 years ago as a result of earthquakes and rising water levels. But wait a minute, Greece is located in Southeast Europe, far from Egypt. How could there be a Greek city in Egypt? Well, this is because of the ancient Greek colonies in Egypt. The Greeks established trading posts along the coast of Egypt as early as the 8th century BC. These trading posts soon grew into large cities, such as Heracleion, which became one of the most important cities in the region. Heracleion was named after the Greek hero Heracles, who, according to mythology, slew the sea monster Hydra that was terrorizing the Egyptian coast. The Egyptians called it Thonis, which means city of gold, and indeed, Heracleion was known for its wealth and prosperity. During its heyday in the 4th century BC, Heracleion was a cultural and commercial hub. It had a large harbor that welcomed ships from all over the Mediterranean, including those from Greece, Italy, Spain, and even India. Its streets were lined with temples, palaces, and gardens, and its markets sold exotic goods from all over the world. The city was also home to a number of famous philosophers and scientists, such as Euclid, the mathematician, who is considered the father of geometry. But Heracleion's prosperity did not last forever. In the 10th century AD, the city was hit by a series of earthquakes that caused the land to sink and the sea level to rise. This turned the once bustling city into a watery grave. Most of its inhabitants fled to higher ground, leaving behind their homes and belongings. Some accounts also mention a tsunami that contributed to the city's destruction. Heracleion remained lost to history until it was rediscovered by a French archaeological expedition led by Frank Godiot in the year 2000. The team used new technologies such as side scan, sonar, and magnetometers to detect buried underwater ruins. They found that the city was remarkably well preserved, with many structures still standing and many artifacts still in place. They found colossal statues of gods and pharaohs, some of them taller than 20 feet. They found huge temples with intricate carvings and colorful decorations. They found gold coins and precious jewels scattered on the seabed. They also found hundreds of sunken ships of all shapes and sizes, some of them laden with cargo. One of the most amazing discoveries was a harbor lighthouse dating back to the reign of Ptolemy I, who ruled Egypt from 283 to 246 BC. The lighthouse was built on a small island in the middle of the harbor, and it was one of the tallest and grandest structures in the city. It was decorated with scenes from Greek mythology, and it had a fire at the top that guided ships into the port. The lighthouse is now considered one of the oldest and largest in the world. The discovery of Heracleion shocked the scientific community and the general public alike. It showed that the Egyptians had mastered shipbuilding and navigation long before the Greeks or the Romans. It also showed that the Egyptians had a sophisticated system of weights and measures, as well as a highly developed sense of art and aesthetics. It also showed that the Egyptians were not a monolithic culture, but rather a melting pot of different cultures and influences. Sadly, Heracleion is not open to tourists. The Egyptian authorities have decided to protect it from looters and vandals and to preserve it for future generations. However, they have plans to create a museum nearby to display some of the artifacts that were found there. Maybe one day we will be able to see these treasures for ourselves. So what do you think? Would you like to visit Heracleion? Do you know any other sunken cities? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet so you won't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.